Josh, I have a story where I'm in biology class at the college. It was environmental biology, I remember. And I was talking to my friend, and we were like, dude, we want to play some Call of Duty after this? And she turned around, she's like, you're a gamer? I was like, yeah. She's like, I thought of you more than that. I was like, what?
Oh my god, no.
I was like, what the heck just happened? She just turned around. I was like,
every guy in your life played games.
dude, and that's the thing. Like, yeah, it's like when you were in high school, like, well, not Yogomi, but Yogomi was in high school. Maybe did you guys all go to the arcade?
Yeah, are you kidding me? Heck
Okay,
yeah.
that's different. See, I was gonna say everybody plays Call of Duty. Yogomi wasn't playing Call of Duty after school in high school.
No, I mean, we still had consoles, though. We still had, like, it was Atari, but we still had, like, consoles.
Yeah.
We had Atari,
That's true.
ColecoVision, and television. We still had consoles back then. They were just super old.
Yeah.
And we still, but
They were a little more
arcades
rare,
were
though,
like,
too, correct, or no?
Arcades were, like, they were the thing back then. I went to arcades all the time.
Bro,
Like, I would still go to arcades
wish
now.
I could have been in those days. I wish we had, like, good arcades still.
Dude, arcades back then was amazing. We could do a whole episode on just that, really.
Like, everybody just hanging out, dude. Oh, man.
I
played so much Pong when you were a kid?
Pong was the first
Pong.
like home system. My friend Scott had it, so that was the first. I didn't have Pong, but my friend Scott had it, so I would go over there and play Pong. That was like the first home system you could get, like video game system you could get from home.
Yeah.
And then Atari 2600 came out, and then
I think the first game I actually played was that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Turtles in Time or whatever.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I did play. It was one of the NBA games on the Genesis.
Oh yeah.
It was like the big heads.
I
and,
remember
like,
that.
they're
Yeah.
doing
What was
like
it called?
front flips and shiz. I don't remember what it was. Jam? Did they have Jam back on the Genesis? NBA Jam?
I don't remember. I never played NBA. I never really played a lot of the
There was
sports games.
one of the NBA games was like the only game I ever played on the Genesis. There was some other games they had there, but you play House of the Dead,
Yeah. A big game.
NBA Jam.
Are you recording, DJ?
Yes, I am live. I probably
Okay.
should start the stream. Huh?
This is actually pretty good conversation. Just saying.
Well, if you want to take this and put it somewhere else, I mean, you know what? Hey, how about this, guys? What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Zyba Games. We have already been having a very long conversation. We decided we might as well just jump in and start the show right now. So here we are. Welcome to episode 17. The date is, jeez, I hate reading the date. It makes the
May
year's going
31st.
fast, dude.
It is.
May
It
31st.
really is.
Tomorrow is June. Wow.
Tomorrow is
Wow.
June.
GG.
Chili, you know what June means? Fiscal year's coming up on people.
Mm-hmm.
That means changes
No,
are about to start
easy.
happening on companies. Oh, you want to know another thing? I'll be leaving to E3 next weekend.
It's gonna be.
Guess
June.
what?
Josh.
It's gonna be June. But yeah, guys, if you want to check out the stream, what we do, we stream this every day live. Well, not every day, every Sunday live at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mixer.com on all of our channels. If you want to get in there, join the conversation with us, we'd love to have you here. We also have the videos that go up on YouTube a little bit later, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all those things.
Hopefully,
You can
we
also-
can figure out the Spotify thing.
We're gonna try Spotify video
Yeah.
soon.
I mean,
when we
mine's-
figure
Wow.
this out. I'm
know
still
what I'm saying?
messaging back and forth with Lisbon, so we should be over there here pretty soon.
Sweet.
It's a little bit more complicated than I thought,
Nah.
but that's okay. Wait a minute, you really got to think about how many different things you got to move over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we just like restarted, I guess that'd be different, but like that's not gonna happen because
No.
we're 17 in. So at this point, no. Also make sure you guys check out the website Zyba.games. Also, this I don't know why I didn't say this when I said the YouTube, but the podcast is available on all podcast platforms. I believe Spotify was in the lead last time I checked, but it appears that Apple is surpassing it finally. Let's check out. I'm gonna check that out right now. Actually, you got me excited to think about this. Apple Podcast is not caught up actually. Whew,
Oh.
At 35% behind Spotify's 53%.
Huh.
You guys want to hear some random stats for the podcast? It's totally
Sure.
random. It appears our 79% of our audience is 28 to 34.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It makes it.
Oh, Dirt Monkey. So you didn't miss the show yesterday. It's not till this Saturday. Yogomi Show Me is going to be every 2 weeks because it takes a while to produce it. So there's only going to be about 6 episodes. Then we're going to go back to YMV TV in a few
He was
weeks.
sad. He's like,
Yeah, you didn't miss it. But the information is in the Discord if you want to get your homework.
there you go. And then we'll do a shout out to our podcasts, our Patreon supporters at the end. What else? Do we want to talk about anything else before we go in? Do you guys got anything?
No.
Nope.
So we were talking about some cool stuff. We were talking about first video games that we have played or console platform, all those different things. I was saying one of my first ones was on the Sega Genesis. Playing, was it NBA Jam on the Genesis, Bobo?
Yeah.
Was that the first system you owned?
I didn't
At
even
home?
own it. So my
okay.
mom worked for the activities center game room, whatever, at the college.
Quicksilver.
So they
thank you for the
had-
follow, by the way.
Yeah, so they had a Sega Genesis and they had a Super Nintendo. And so
Oh, nice.
we played on the Genesis a little bit, but they didn't have as many games on the Genesis as they had on the Super Nintendo. So after the NBA game, we switched over. We started playing that Teenage or Turtles in Time or
Turtles
whatever.
in Time.
Yeah, the side scroller.
Yeah.
It was fun. You
Yeah.
can play 4-player, dude. You get all those controllers in there.
Uh-huh.
Shit was
Yeah.
going crazy. And then yes, we did play Mario's as well because Mario's were on there a lot,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
all the time. I was like, here's another one. Here's another Mario. You want another one?
No, the first home system I played was my friend, like I said, my friend Scott, his Pong game. Hey, Yo Mom's Man, thank you for the follow. Fun games last night, by the way, Yo Mom's.
Ooh, I know that game.
But then the first when we got our first system in our home, it was the Atari 2600, and it came with Combat. And I don't know if you know anything about Combat, but Combat is basically the exact same game. There's just 100 different versions of it. So like the first one is like a tank. And it was multiplayer, so you had two controllers. And you could, the screen never changed. It was always the same. You move the tank around and try to take out your opponent, which was usually my little brother. So the second game would be like a tank, but when you shot the bullets, you could turn your tank and it would guide the bullets.
Yeah.
And then there was one where there were a few versions of that, and then there was airplane. So you flew, the airplanes kept moving. And you would shoot towards, and then one of them was 3 airplanes against 1 giant airplane. It was basically the same game, but it was just different variations
skins?
of it. Yeah, but that game came with the system. Like if you bought it, so I don't know if a lot of people remember, but Atari 2600 had worked out a deal with Sears. So Sears also sold the same console. It was like Sears Gaming, but it was really the Atari. It was the exact same system. It's just that they needed to get it in other stores. And so depending on where you got it, depending on the bundle that you got or the game that came with it. And so we had that.
Yeah.
But then I played like crazy games on that, though. I mean, there was so many systems out. You had ColecoVision and television. I mean, I'm thinking
Dang.
about when I was a kid, of course, I'm
Dang.
Mine was, my dad bought me a PlayStation,
Yeah.
like the
which
OG one.
OG.
the OG
Yeah.
one. Nice.
Yeah, he bought me the game Time Titans.
Oh, nice.
Wait, which one?
Time Titans.
Time Crisis. I had.
I think that is the one that I played at my friend's house.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking
Yeah.
about? I'm thinking about Time Splitters, but I know what Time Crisis is.
I need to check
Yeah.
that because I'm pretty sure that's the one that we used to play.
Yeah.
And he bought me like the gun too. So I had the gun.
Is Time Crisis the one that we play at the arcades too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had it at the
step on it
arcade,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could, yeah.
That's what I remember.
That one, the front one they made on PlayStation.
Dang.
Yeah.
That one joke.
I think I finally went hard on video games though with the 64. That was when, like, I
the
got
64.
into it.
I mean, I played my Super Nintendo a lot. I had the OG Nintendo, but I played my. I think my Super Nintendo was when I really felt like a gamer. When I was like, I'm gonna play games every day.
Yeah.
Like before, like I remember growing up and I go to the arcades. I was really into gaming then, but I think when I started DJing and I got into the music, I sort of got away from it. But when the Super Nintendo came out, it was like every day, even while I was DJing or whatever was going on in my life, I was always playing games. Like I remember playing RoboCop on that. One of my favorite games, which you can actually get now, was The Secret of Mana, which was an RPG. I used to play the heck out of that game. But 64, I think is really what led me to be the gamer I am now. Like 64 is what really changed everything for me. I was like,
honestly, like, not to make it a sad story, but I was gonna say Nintendo 64 is like some of the last like memories that I have with my older brother.
Oh yeah,
like, yeah, dude. Like before he died, like I remember playing like 007 all the time with him. And like
GoldenEye, dude.
What was the other one?
Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark.
Oh yeah,
So you can play multiplayer and then make it bots, dude. And like, dude, it's just you're just running around laughing, trying to make them like harder and stuff. Oh man,
I think we actually had more fun playing Perfect Dark going up against the bots than fighting each other.
Yeah, dude.
And
oh my god,
the team that spun off from that, if I remember correctly, was the team that made Time Splitters. If I remember correctly, it was the team that left the Rare and they made Time Splitters, and we did the same thing on that. When we played Time Splitters, which was PS2, I think I had that on. We had more fun fighting as a team, fighting the bots than fighting each other because they would just be coming at us. And but yeah, that was fun, man.
Slap fights on GoldenEye too. You guys remember slap fights?
Yes.
GoldenEye is
somebody commented on my Facebook page about that. They're like, dude, remember we used to come to your house and play slap fights on GoldenEye for hours,
and everybody's just dying the whole time. Like you can't even hold it in, dude. You're just like laughing. Like
I think I was always Odd Job because he was short, and the slaps would always go over the head.
Oh yeah,
and I would always like I always won because I was just shorter. But a game, I think I talked about this game before. The game that I think we played the most was on GameCube, and that was what was it? I might have told the story before, but what was the name of it? Oh dang it! Now Warzone. What's the? It was made by Rockstar, and Warzones.
Oh man, you got me now. I'm trying to think too.
Yeah, I'm looking right. I have the thing right over there. It was but basically it was like you had to basically pick up contraband and get it from one place to another, and
oh, they made a lot of games.
Yeah, they did, but it was called something Warzones. They made the first version they made was on PlayStation, and it was only 2-player. But then they made a version for GameCube that was 4-player. Why can't I think of this? Oh, Smuggler's Run. Run. So I don't know. This is the story I've told. If you go back on my Twitter, my Yogomi Twitter, if you go back in the history, you can see me tweeting to Rockstar. And I kept saying, Rockstar, now is the time that you guys need to bring back Smuggler's Run.
Oh, yeah, I play that,
Yeah. It's like, you need to bring back Smuggler's Run. And I kept, like, tweeting to them, just kind of joking. And then, was it 2 or 3 years ago? 2 years ago, maybe? They announced they're bringing back Smuggler's Run for Grand Theft Auto. And the day that it launched was on my birthday.
Bro, they know you.
Yeah, I wish.
You
parents. I was like, I feel kind of responsible
background
for
checked
this.
you and everything. You're like, all right, this guy, we're doing it on his birthday.
Yeah,
he's a good person.
I'm sure it was totally coincidence, but I was like,
I feel like Santa had a play on that too. So he's like, he's been a good boy this year.
Yeah. But yeah, that game was so much fun. That's another game we would play hours and hours and hours and hours. We would just Smuggler's Run because you could play. It would split screen 4.
Look at that GIF.
And Yeah, it was a lot of fun. You know, the Smugglers one was though. I wish they would bring that back, like how it is. But I don't know. I don't think it's the same way in Grand Theft Auto though. GTA 5.
I don't think
it's
so either.
the same way.
No, probably not.
Because you could have teams. You could play teams and team up with other people, and then it was a lot of fun though.
So I'm not gonna make it sad again, right? And I don't mean to keep going back to my brother, but right after my brother had died is about the time we got our Xboxes.
Oh yeah.
College had bought one the day it came out, the OG Xbox, and I remember I wanted to play games on there, but I didn't understand because that was when we finally got the 2 thumbsticks, right?
Oh right.
So we had movement, and I couldn't figure it out, and then this kid. Who he is now looking back, dude? That kid was a nerd, bro. A skinny little kid, dude. College kid. He'd sit there on that Xbox for all the hours that game room was open. He was in there playing that Xbox because nobody else wanted to play it. And then one day he's like, "Hey, you want to learn to play Halo?" I was like, "What's Halo?" I just remember getting in there and playing co-op with them, dude. And I was mind blown, dude. And it just
Yeah, I remember the first
from there on,
time
it was just downhill, man. It was just and it wasn't even down. It was straight drop downhill. It was addicted.
Yeah, I think.
And then RuneScape grabbed me by the cojones, and that's.
I never got into games like that. I think GoldenEye was really what set me on the path of first person because before that, the one first person game that I was really into was was Marathon, which was originally by Bungie.
Oh yeah.
Before they did Halo, and they were only making games for the Mac at the time. So I would play. I had all 3 marathons. I played all 3 of them, and had the whole box set and everything. But it wasn't until GoldenEye came out that I was first person. This is, because remember before the Xbox, the 64 had the double sticks. Remember, it had that weird controller. It also had double sticks.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Dang, man.
Memories,
Gaming.
bro.
And look at us now. We're just doing a video game podcast.
Look how far
Did you expect this ever to happen in your life? Not me. Sorry, I'm moving my thing around my window so I can try to figure out where it's at. So, we could probably do some news if you guys want to do some news.
Well, we got to talk about what we played this week.
Oh, what'd you guys play this week?
Yeah, you all right?
Okay, I'll go first. You went first last time.
I want to go. No, I'm just kidding.
I did go first. He knows I go first.
That's because I like to direct it towards everybody else. Listen, I'm 90% of my gameplay this week. Okay, no, that's not right. 60% of my games this week, golf with friends.
That's true.
I cannot stop playing that game. If I get on stream, it's the most socially streamer friendly game you can play.
Hey DJ, can I say something? By the way, can I say something?
Yes.
I know you took a break because you're really busy and stuff from streaming. I'm so glad that you're back streaming again, dude.
I'm just having fun. I don't know. I stopped. I don't care anymore, if that's the way to put it.
But see that the way that you're streaming now is how I remember you were streaming when I first met you.
Yeah.
That's why I think you're a great streamer because you have everybody engaged, you get everybody involved, everybody has a great time. I
don't know about that. But...
Yes, it is. Just take the compliment. It's good.
I'm just here to have fun. It's
exactly.
Video games.
Dean, he does. I agree. He has the fire again. I'm telling you.
It's like video games are fun to play, but when you're streaming, it's different. It's just
it is different
in a room with all your friends. I don't know.
Yeah, it is different when you're streaming.
It's everybody's with you and you're laughing about the same thing.
Yeah,
and then
but I'm glad
we're having a good time with that open party system too.
Yeah,
though, man. That open mic, dude, that was funny, dude. We've had some good golf with friends. Anyway, the best game ever, dude. No lie.
It's fun.
There's definitely some problems with that game.
Getting caught under the map and all that stuff.
All the time. If you add any mutators in on there, you're done. Anyways, I played a lot of Rocket League. Last night we had to create one of the craziest Rocket League streams I think I've ever had.
Yeah, that was and you just put it together in the middle of the night.
Yeah, we started throwing tournaments together. We were giving people stuff. Oh man. It was so funny, dude. We kept having grand champions come in, just destroying everybody.
Oh my gosh.
It was so much fun though. I was
That was-
like, and I did not think it was gonna be as fun as it was gonna be. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna come in here and just get slapped, dude, like instantly.
Yeah, it was fun.
And like the first tournament, I won. The second one, I lost in the championship to like the grand champion. He just destroyed me. It wasn't even fun.
Yeah.
But like, and then we played the game of the week. So we played Minecraft Dungeons, and I got some things to say about that
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We'll come back to them. And I'm pretty sure is that really all I played this week? Like, so I reset my Xbox, right? So my home. Oh, we played Halo Reach. We played some
Oh,
Halo
yeah, we
Reach
did.
this week too.
We did play Halo Reach.
That game.
Yeah, it
bro.
looks so good. It was.
I don't want to say
really-
it's a drug. Like, I'm not addicted. Like, I don't like. I want to go back and play, but I'm not. Like, I'm like, we can get to it.
Yeah.
But-
I played that game with you actually, and
We'll talk about it, Jedi Spidey. We'll talk about Minecraft Dungeons.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like it. It's that I think that there's things that are missing that
yeah.
there's no excuse for them not to be there,
Yep.
in my opinion. So, Yogomi, what did you play this week?
I played actually a lot of games this week. Every night I tried to do
Surprise,
something
surprise.
different. So obviously I played Reach with you guys. I also played our game of the week, Minecraft Dungeons.
Yeah.
And obviously I played golf with your friends, which was so much
baby.
fun. That was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. And again, well, yes, D2 and Destiny 2, and then I played some Destiny 2. Then I played some Destiny 2. No, actually, I did play Destiny 2 before we went live today. But I actually had to get the list of games that I played. So I played Kona, which is I don't know if you it's supposed to be it's like a first person game, Northern Canada, 1970, and the story goes: a strange blizzard ravages Atomapek Lake. I think that's how you say it. Step into the shoes of a detective to explore the eerie village, investigate surreal events, and battle the elements to survive. The first installment in a series of 4 games. So I started that. That was actually fun. It's on Game Pass.
Dang.
And then I jumped back into some Ace Combat 7 the other night. Played some more of that.
Yeah. All right.
I started What Remains of Edith Finch, but I hadn't got very far, so I think I'm going to play that later tonight. I started playing this game called Tacoma, which is really interesting. So you remember how we played...
I've heard about Tacoma, but
yeah.
obviously I haven't played it, but...
Well, remember there was a few things that we liked about Deliver Us the Moon. So remember how you would go to certain things and it would show like a history, or you could play a history of what happened in that area, and it would show like the holograph images.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of that is in this game, and there's there's like a zero gravity. It's very similar, but it's all first person, and it's like you're basically trying to figure out what happened on the space station, and it's actually pretty cool. It's like this whole story, and then you find all these clues and find out how people like trusted each other, but then they were scared of each other, and there's some kind of disaster happened or something like that. And then I started to Stellaris, but that's gonna take a lot. That's a game I have to really sit down and spend some time with. And then I played. This isn't on Game Pass, but I forgot that I had purchased it.
That's one way I've never seen someone shout themselves out. They went through the time to type that entire thing up.
Wow,
that's impressive.
GG, GG. Anyway, I forgot that I had bought this game called Timbo the Badass Elephant.
Oh, I remember.
So I started playing that this week, and that game is actually really fun. It's very cartoony. It's a side scroller shoot 'em up platform type of game.
Yeah.
Where you're this elephant that they called back into battle because the Earth is being attacked or something by aliens, and so this elephant has to save the world. So it's actually pretty funny. Yeah, it's the way that it's drawn and the animation, and everything. It's a lot of fun. I'm surprised it's not more popular, but I don't hear a lot of people. I've never seen anybody streaming or anything, but it's actually pretty fun. So
yeah.
Those are the games I played.
Bobo.
First, Halo. You guys.
Let's be surprised with the game Bobo's gonna say you played the most this week.
Playing golf with friends.
Oh, golf with friends, yeah. What else?
Um,
What's that game you play? I can't remember what it's called.
I don't know what you know.
Oh, there it is. Oh, look, they're saying in
Oh,
the
good
chat.
idea.
Dead
Yeah,
by
I explained it today
Daylight.
before we went live.
Bobo cannot get off that game.
Thanks, I like it.
If you guys haven't come and watched Bobo stream that game, you need to, because when Bobo plays as the killer, like he has this scary face on, like I want to kill you, dude. Yeah, it's like he's like no, like nothing, dude. It's like he's not phased.
like
Dude.
it's
Bobo's
messed
he's
up.
it's
I mean,
What's
people
up, Soul
are
Brother
like
Mark?
getting on target. So you have to get killed.
you got to be
I
toxic
am.
to beat the toxicity.
Yeah.
He plays the part.
That's fair. That's
So,
fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
And all I forget, like,
You know, to add on to what you were saying, Yogami, too, like it's like there's so many games out there that we just never get to experience. And
Yeah.
like, and that's like Game Pass
Yeah.
like gives those people like we talk about, like they give a lot of these companies or developers or whatever, they give like the security right of the money, but like
Mhm.
we don't you don't understand like the what do I want to call it?
The exposure.
Yes, I was gonna say outreach, but the exposure.
Oh,
They
yeah.
get so much exposure. Like these companies, then like they're getting paid pretty good. Like
Yeah.
Microsoft's not gonna short stab them. Like here
hope
you go,
not.
here's a little bit of money. But then I believe, from what I've heard, from most of their contracts, they actually have like every time someone plays it or whatever, a certain amount of time they play it, they get like a cut, like a kickback.
Yeah.
And so say
Yeah.
you play Dead Rising 4 that entire month, they're gonna. I mean, maybe it's not a lot of money, but.
It's gotta be something.
yeah.
I really want to get like a smaller dev in here, and I want to like ask them about their numbers.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
that'd be really interesting to know.
I mean, you know, obviously money is one of those things you don't want to talk about it, but I want to be like, what, like.
But it could
Actually, I
also
bet
give
you-
some insight into the business. And by the way, hold on, shout out to Monkey Boy CJ. What's going on? Good to see you. But also,
dude.
you also want to get an insight on the business of how it works. So if there's some, you never know, there's some developers out there that like, should I do this, or how should I go about doing it?
Yeah.
What should I expect if I decide to make a game and put it out and all these things? You know what I mean? It's
I
information.
am
that-
gonna reach out to the Mage Quit guys after this today,
Do it.
Yeah,
because I'm actually pretty good friends with them.
nice. It's flex, but nice.
Well, I met them at our first pass out.
He
and
always
that
says
was
Yeah.
I'm flexing, so I had to say it.
I do say that all the time. Dude. It's funny. You're like, well, I should get a 6th camera. You're like, ah, I'm over here like, I got one. Thank you.
Thank you for the follow, little stranger.
What a week, man.
Yeah,
Okay, so the rest of the show is what we're going to talk about. You guys ready for all this stuff?
I'm ready.
We're going to talk about some Xbox Series X backwards compatibility. Just Xbox just dropping it on the table. And I'm not going to use the word because, you know, we're on a teen stream, right? We're trying to keep this a family-friendly podcast. But
course.
they just laid that sucker out on the table. They're like, hey. Also, there was a new update on your Xbox. Most of you guys probably saw that by now on your UI. We'll talk about that a little bit. Some new games with gold. And the most exciting thing we're going to talk about definitely is going to be this Minecraft Dungeons, because I feel like it's going to be a big conversation, because
Yeah.
there's a lot that I have to say about that game.
Mhm.
And a lot of it's good. I'm gonna put that out right now. A
I'm
lot of it's good.
actually interested to hear what you have to say. I'm gonna feel like a viewer when I'm listening to you because I'm like kind of intrigued in what you have to say about it.
I've heard a lot of different people's opinions on this too, and most people have the same as I do about this. Like
Nice.
the hardcore people that were really excited for this, and they're like,
Yeah.
But anyways, so you guys, we're just gonna read some of this. All right, we're gonna read it. I'm gonna read it in sections. We'll talk about it as we go, because there's a lot here, and I wanted to really get all of it, because yeah, it was pretty baller moves on the Xbox on this part. So we're taking this. Oh, I am. Thank you for that, Chief Austin. I can't even. I'm not even gonna read it. Anyways, so he says 1,000 developers from across the globe are currently creating the next generation of transformative games, many of which can only be realized through the power and innovation of the Xbox Series X, led by Halo Infinite and our 15 Xbox Game Studios teams. Are hard at work creating the biggest and best lineups of the exclusive in Xbox history. We're incredibly excited to show many of the new games in development for Series X soon. First thing, I feel terrible for 343 right now.
Yeah.
Like this. Okay, sorry, I gotta whisper. Sorry, they have so much pressure on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like dude, get rid of that guy, dude. Gosh, people are idiots. What are you, 12 years old, coming into chats, just have nothing better to do with your life?
Yeah.
We try to give the people. See, you listen real quick. I'm a nice person, but like I cannot handle when people are. There's a level between funny and dumb, and when you cross that line, that's when you're done. Anyways, 343. They have so much pressure on them right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to say it's unfair. It comes with the job, right? That's what we'll say.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if Halo isn't good, like there is so like everybody's like Halo is it? Halo's make or break for 343. Like if they can't knock this one out of the park, they're like, and that's what it's what's gonna happen, right?
And you already know how I feel about 343's Halos. I'm not a fan, really.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's what we're saying. We're like, if they can't knock this one out, man, there's gonna be some upper level changes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's gonna be everyone's gonna be like, oh, Xbox is a jerk, Xbox, Microsoft, whatever this, but like it's just what needs to happen if it doesn't knock it out. But I have a lot of hope for this.
Yeah.
But I also feel like COVID is definitely
It has
putting
really
those tire strips out for them.
it has really changed a lot, and it probably will be. Hold on, can I just take a break and say shout out to a few people? First of all, Offset Juicy, thank you for the host.
Go
But CJ, aka MD Soul, just subbed to the channel.
Boom.
Thank you, MD Soul. Appreciate it. I got to meet that guy, but I got to meet him at PAX South. Super cool guy, and you should also
pretty
follow him
sure
because he's an
I met
up-and-coming
him
streamer on the platform.
as well.
Yeah, really cool guy. Super cool guy. Like very chill and really fun, very fun streams. Like he starts my day, even though I'm at work, he starts my days off. But anyway, continue.
Oh, I mean, that's all I had to say about that one. The other ones, I feel like there's not as much pressure on them, right? Initiative's going to have a lot of pressure, but that's just because they're trying to go quadruple A on that game, and
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot of money put into that game.
I think also, I don't think that I think that the COVID, this whole thing that's happening with this global crisis, is going to change things forever. You know what I mean? Like we're not going to go back to a normal thing when this is over. So I think the game companies, this is a time for them to figure out, okay, let's switch up the game plan and how we work for the future. You know? And there's a lot of companies that actually right now that are like everybody can work from home indefinitely even after this is over, so forever.
Yeah.
And that's so I think game companies are going to have to think of how can we do this. I mean, with the technology and the communications and everything we have now, I mean, we can do it. Again, we're doing a podcast. You're on the other side. I'm in the middle of the U.S. You guys are on the far west, side. So if we can do this small time, think what they could do big time. But
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say too? Dang it, I had it. Oh, MD still made a good point. He says he thinks GameStop did a good job with handling COVID. GameStop, I believe, last month had one of the highest stocks they've had in a couple years. Like profitable months.
Yeah.
Like balling, dude. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, I've bought a couple things from GameStop online because I'm like, they're having these like every day's a new deal of the days. I'm getting Funko Pops. I've been getting all kinds of stuff. But is it gonna last, MD Soul? Is it gonna last?
No.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I got a
Anyways.
message from them not that long ago. I passed on it though.
I would as well. I would as well.
No thanks.
So it says, with more than 100,000 hours of playtesting already completed, thousands of games are already playable on Xbox Series X today. With the biggest blockbusters to cult classics and fan favorites, many of us in Team Xbox play on the Xbox Series X daily as our primary console, and switching between generations is seamless. By the time we launch this holiday, the team will spend over 200,000 hours ensuring your game library is ready for you to jump in immediately. This is the line right here. All games play better on Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
I might as well just go right into the next paragraph.
Yeah.
Because it's good. It's
Totally comes off of this, yeah.
Dang. So it says not only should gamers be able to play all of these games from the past, but they should play better than ever before. Backwards compatible games run natively on Xbox Series X hardware, running with full power on the CPU, GPU, and SSD. Right. This is where they lay it on the table. No boost mode, no downclocking. The full power of the Xbox Series X for each and every backward compatible game. What does that mean? That's a good thing you asked this. This means that all titles run at the peak performance that they were originally designed for many times even higher performance than the game saw on the original launch platform, resulting in higher and more steady frame rates and the rendering at their maximum resolution and visual quality. Backwards compatible titles also see significant reduction in game load times from the massive leap in performance from our custom NVMe SSD, which powers the Xbox Velocity architecture. As I play through my personal backlog as part of our internal testing, all of the incredible games from Xbox One and earlier play best on Xbox Series X.
Boom.
It's gonna be good.
Bro, I am so excited.
I am too.
What, dude? Like, I'm getting like chills. Like, I know that sounds weird
No, that's,
because it's just a video games, right?
it's
But
understandable.
like, let's be real. Video games are like a huge part of my, all of our lives.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know. That's what I'm saying, and I feel like this is like Danny makes a good point. It's like all my peeps on PS4 now. If I can convince them to switch to Xbox this year, it would be awesome. This is a big thing. This is like people are like, wait a minute. Wait,
Oh,
what?
right. You think
Yeah,
Reach
you
is
think
good
Reach
now?
is
Just
good
quit.
now?
Yeah, I mean, think about how we were like, oh my gosh, look how great this game looks on the Xbox One X. You know, we were like,
Yeah.
Jesus. I was actually playing on the S in the bedroom, and it still looked awesome. I was like, this still looks amazing.
Oh
And
man,
man, yeah.
Well, heck.
bro, we getting on Rocket League. Oh, we're gonna look like we're playing on PC. Oh, and that's not even like a high pull game.
Yeah, it's true.
I remember playing, what was it, Ghost? Yeah, I remember playing Ghost Xbox on the OGX or on 360. We were playing Ghost, and like you'd hit some explosions and it'd be like kind of like lagging on you a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then when I got the Xbox One and I'd be like running through them, and I was like, I feel like I'm in this.
Always will have the argument about console. My own creation. What's going on, my creation? So my own creation in chat says, all will have the argument about console versus PC. Yeah, we're all excited about Reaches on PC now. I don't think it will look better on the Series X. I mean,
I think
You know?
close.
I don't know.
Oh,
Creation. I think it's gonna be pretty
I
damn
think-
close
I
at
mean,
this
I don't-
point, especially at the beginning of the generation.
Also, I think like at what level is it not? You know, where's the benchmark? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, it looks
and
great on PC. So how much better does it have to look on console for PC user to go? Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
and
Some
now
people
you,
just
now
like
you have
mouse.
4K. Yeah.
Yeah, but some people just want to play mouse and keyboard too. So a lot of
Yeah.
people there's a difference between I don't like playing controller. I like playing mouse and keyboard, and I'm the opposite. I like having a controller. I don't like playing mouse and keyboard. So if
True.
I could, and there's a lot. Junior, for example, he plays controller on PC. Now he switched to mouse and
Yeah.
keyboard. He was playing mouse and keyboard this week, but he did say that he was using a controller on PC. I like the
Yeah.
controller, and I think that if the controllers were easier to use on PC, again, I'm a Mac user, so I'm not really in the whole PC. That has a lot to do with me not being a PC game player, but I prefer controller anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Yep.
I'm just trying to figure out where's the limit to where PC users are going to be like, okay, this is all right.
yeah,
All right, this is good.
how far can we go with just this? Like, all we're doing is how high can the resolution keep going?
Right before we're
How high
just
can
like
the frames
you know,
keep going? Like, eventually it's gonna get to the point where you're like, yeah, I think we're peaked. you
Yeah.
know, and, like,
Yeah.
something new has to happen.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
technology.
Yeah.
Chip.
and then
That was a
your
good- that was a
computer's
good
not
tip.
burning and melting down from pushing it.
No. I feel your creation, and I think too we got to look at the factor too. Like, these things are only gonna cost like $500.
True. You're not gonna have to build a
Like my
a monster.
PC that I have right now, the PC I have right now it's gonna run like an Xbox Series X, right? Without the velocity and all that stuff. But this is like $1,300.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah. Yeah.
Swapping out
And
parts
that's
for
the
better
thing
parts.
too with PCs
No.
is aren't you constantly doing that? You're like, ooh, I'm gonna get a better card. Ooh, I'm gonna get another. Ooh, there's a new card.
Yep.
So
It's just it's all. Yeah, VR needs to get a little bit better. We'll see. I think Xbox is gonna jump on it here pretty soon. I give it 2 years after console release. We're gonna start seeing VR hearing the VR word on Xbox. I has to.
it's got to be more accessible for me to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because to get really good VR, you gotta pay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like, nah.
How much is the I
Wheelchair
can't
crew,
remember what
what's
it's
up,
called.
man?
How much is
So what were you saying?
What's the one that's the
Oculus or
yeah? But what is the expensive one? It's hella expensive.
Index.
The Index. How much is that one chip?
Index.
The Oculus Quest is only $400,
Right.
and that's the very basic. That's like the console, like the whole thing is right there. That's
Yeah,
it.
right.
Chip's
But
looking it up. I bet
Index.
right
Yeah, I'm sure mainly Chip is probably looking at the price. Like I
now.
haven't
He's like,
even.
I got this.
Yeah, I haven't even looked up VR because it just doesn't seem accessible enough. You know what I mean? I don't want to invest in this whole thing of VR when it's still kind of being developed and it's like on its way to being more easily accessible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather it be. So it's $1,000
Lord.
for the
Oh my God,
Yeah.
yo!
$999.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Valve Index looks like 600. Oh yeah. So that's a lot of money to spend. You know what I mean? When
True.
we're looking at consoles that people are really like worried about. You know, is the console going to be as good as PC 4K? So we're still not even there yet. You know, we're still working on that. And I haven't seen a VR experience that just makes me go, "Oh my gosh!" You know, I haven't seen anything yet.
What
You
about
know,
Iron
just-
Man, bro? Iron Man PlayStation comes out here in a little bit.
Yeah, but then most of the stuff you see is like Beat Saber, which is not that there's anything wrong with those games. Just that a lot of the graphics are kind of simple. You know, they're very
It's
you know,
true.
a lot of basic graphics. You could do like glows and like colors and stuff, but for the most part, VR. I'm looking to get pulled into a game the way that I get pulled into playing, you know, a game like Heavy Rain or something like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want VR to be before I'm like, all right, I'm getting VR, and it's just not there yet. For me,
Yeah.
it's not there yet. You know.
I think I definitely see that in the future being a thing. Will something else come out of nowhere and take over? I don't know. You never know anymore.
Yeah.
I was gonna read the next part of the thing, but they're just basically talking about. They just keep going through talking about in the rest of the article, wanting to just continue to make your old games look better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, there's probably going to be remasters or like. I mean, we know Xbox has smart delivery, but I think that there's going to be. I mean, it's up to developers, right? If they want to charge people for their Series X, whatever thing. But
Yeah.
you want it to be like the Oasis. I mean, some was that Ready Player One?
Ugh.
Could you imagine though?
That's
I would go-
that's what I want. I want
Full
I
submersion.
would go.
That's what I want. That
Like, you
would
could
be
go to
so
work.
awesome.
In the Oasis.
You could go to school, you could get an education, all that stuff. You could shop, but then that's the problem. So that's the problem because then that's where you want to spend all of your time because
Yep.
you could do anything. You know what I mean? And then real life just becomes like, what's the point? You know, just rather just stay in Oasis.
I mean, there's people that pretty much do that
Yeah,
anyways,
that's true.
but without
They do
going
that
to the
anyway.
Oasis. You'd mess with people playing it. You'd like go find people in their houses and like throw stuff at them. What the hell was that? Anyways. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like that game.
Yeah.
I'm going to add this one more line to the end of it. It says, all these advances happen at the platform level and require no additional work from title developers.
Wow.
Boom. So, yeah. Big moves, Xbox.
And that's the thing we were talking about. We were like, oh, they have all these things, but then like, will the developers take advantage of it? You know, or do they have? But you know,
Xbox
cool.
is like, you know what? We'll just take all this pressure off your back and we'll
hook
just do it
you
ourselves.
up. Yes.
Because I think they're using they're using like an AI system that's going to fill in the gaps
Mm-hmm.
to make it know what to make it better.
This is crazy.
Anyway,
This is-
so have you guys seen this new Xbox UI update?
yes.
Have you noticed it? It is. At first, it was so confusing, and I was like, I don't like this. And then all of a sudden, I was like, you know what? It makes it way simpler.
Yeah.
Everything's just
Yeah.
go. You're good.
Yeah.
It was confusing because I mean, you know me. I mean, I'm opening up all this stuff. It dropped. A couple people got it a few weeks ago. If you were in the beta ring
Yeah, I got it.
for Insider,
Ohio.
I just barely got my day, I believe. So you got your party and chats are on the same page now. Friends are on the same one. Clubs, everything's all right there. Achievements have their own little tab right there now too. And then everything's just, I know it's only 5 things now. Instead of, I think,
Yep.
what was it, 7 before?
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was like a lot.
It's
It's congested before.
I just lost audio.
On me?
Whoa.
On everybody.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh,
Let me see. No, we didn't. It was Emo
Oh,
Boy got
you
pulled
took
out.
me out of the chat.
Yeah, he pulls out. He went AFK.
Oh, that's right.
Discord.
That's probably what it is. Yeah.
I could set it to make it so we don't have an AFK channel. I can do that later.
Okay.
I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Also, there's a new mixer viewing experience on Xbox. I didn't even realize this, and then I went to it, and I was like, oh. It actually looks a little bit better. So when you go towards top games, you can pick on the game you want to watch, right? Let's go watch someone play Minecraft Dungeons. And you should actually look at it. It actually looks really clean.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, Josh, have you looked at that where you click like a game and you look at the game? It has like thumbnails and they're very. It's
Yeah.
like your screen looks kind of terrible. Not gonna lie. Here, watch. I'll show you real quick. So it is like, look at this. It is everywhere. Like you can click on it, you leave it on there, and it'll start playing their video when you leave it on there, like the thumbnails.
I like it.
have it click on a guy.
Click on somebody. Let's go click on this guy.
How it work?
It's the same.
I
guy's talking a different language.
I like it always.
You like the old way, huh?
Yeah, when you have your feet, you see right here in your chat.
Yeah. Well, the chat like that though, it's been there for a minute.
I
Yeah.
like it.
It's like the chat
yeah,
goes
alright.
away. You can get rid of the chat, but that just like leaves. If chat's not moving, chat's not in your face.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like it always.
You know? Well, I mean, if you do, you do. You like, you don't, you don't. You know. That's pretty much all we can say with that. If you have xCloud on Android, you get some new previews for the Xbox games. They added Batman Arkham Knights, they added Pillars of Eternity, Mortal Kombat X, Ori Will of the Wisp, and Lego Batman 3.
oh, nice.
Nice.
So,
Killer 52 is back. Look at that.
So killer. Which, I mean, there's good and bad. It sucks because iOS isn't going to get any of those, but that's just how Apple works with their beta stuff. They're like, no,
Yeah.
you get
Yeah.
bare minimum access,
Mm-hmm.
fix it, put it out, then we're good. You're like, oh,
Mhm.
thanks. Which is fine. We still have Halo, but
True.
I don't even play it on there. I'm excited for xCloud, but I'm more excited for the implementations it's going to put in on other things.
Right.
Yeah.
Same.
Playing on my
Right.
phone, like, that's a cool idea. I'm not really into that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play. I want to be able to, like, we kind of talked about it, right? And so they're saying, someone was saying they're reading the details, the patch notes for the alpha ring on the Insider. And basically they're saying, you'll see a game, say on Game Pass, you want to go play that game, you can start playing that game now while it's downloading in the background
Yeah.
because you're playing it as xCloud. Which
Yeah.
is, that's freaking awesome. If that's what it comes down to, dude, could you imagine how nice that would be to have in your life? Oh, I want to play this game. It's on Game Pass. Let me just try it out real quick before I download all 15 gigs of it.
Yeah. What's going on, country? Good to see you. Doing pretty good.
And Josh, I think
We're in
that's
a
what's going to end up
podcast.
happening. I feel like there's going to be it's going to be part of Game Pass Ultimate. They're going to do the same thing for Netflix or as Netflix. Oh, partial downloads for movies. I mean, pretty sweet. New games with gold. They're kind of so we'll say. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, available June 1st to the 30th. That's your Xbox One. This one's actually cool, all right? Destroy All Humans, available June 1st to the 15th on Xbox
Yeah.
One and 360. This is the weird part.
It's
In like a month, we have the remaster
the
coming out.
remaster. Right?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, well, I mean, yeah, I mean that's cool, but that's the old one.
I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I mean, I'm gonna go download it,
Yeah,
and I recommend you guys all do the
I
same
played
thing,
it a
right?
long
Just
time ago.
download them, like
Yeah.
download those games just to get them, just to have them, and then they're on your library.
Yeah,
If you ever feel like randomly going back, or someone's like, "This game's amazing now," you're like, oh, I downloaded it. It was weird.
yeah.
And then on Xbox One, we also have Coffee Talk available June 16th to July 15th. Right, she said. I feel that. Then Cine Mora available June 16th to the 30th on Xbox One and 360.
Have you seen that
Pretty
game?
much it. Cine Mora? Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I think it's Sign Mora. Is it Cine Mora?
I don't know. It might be Stein. I don't know. I just said something. I don't know.
It looks pretty crazy. It's
Whatever
like
came out of my mouth came out of my mouth.
I think I'm gonna download that because it's like a total shoot 'em up game. I'm gonna check that out. I mean that may be one of the games I played this week
Dude, that'd be dope.
since I have Ultimate.
I was gonna go right into our game thing, but I wanted to mention too, the Game Pass is getting a banger soon. Did you guys see this?
It is.
Yeah, you didn't hear about it yet?
What?
Who knows what game's coming out this week on Game Pass? Or not this week, but coming out soon here on Game Pass. Anybody? Nobody got me on this one? I was hoping someone was gonna spot me on this one.
You want my card?
No Man's Sky?
Oh, that's
You
right.
want
No Man's Sky.
Sky?
I did know
On
that.
Game Pass?
That's right.
Game Pass?
Dude, No Man's Sky's coming to Game Pass. They just got a big old update too last month,
Yeah.
I believe, or was it April? Not, it was April. Yeah, No Man's Sky's coming out of Game Pass sometime this month. They haven't given us a date yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, "You thought it was Flight Simulator?" Not yet. Soon.
That's a big game.
That's a really big game, yeah. But my guess is they're gonna probably just be like Monday. If not tomorrow, we hear that it's coming out on Tuesday, and then it'll be next Monday. We'll hear it coming out on Tuesday.
Yeah,
That's what they like to do with this.
game, yeah.
Yeah, Microsoft owns the game, but it's being made by Asobo, who is not actually a Microsoft studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. Right now
They
they're
should
not.
be. Yeah, they should be, but for some reason Microsoft hasn't bought them yet. Maybe they just want to be themselves, which is, I mean, you do you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. MD Soul, thanks for the follow, man. We're gonna get down to the nitty gritty here. We're gonna talk about Minecraft Dungeons. From Wikipedia, it says Minecraft Dungeon is a dungeon crawler video game developed by Mojang Studios and Double 11 and published by Xbox Game Studios. It is based on Minecraft and released for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Windows, and Xbox One on May 26, 2020. Metacritic's PC got a 70, Xbox got a 75. Guys, tell me your thoughts on this game.
I love it.
I like it a lot. I feel like it's missing something that keeps me wanting to play it though. Like I don't know what it was. I played it. We played it on stream this week. Actually, I had some people jump in and just
I
random.
missed it barely.
I think
missed it barely
Cheesehead
when you were
jumped
streaming
in,
it.
Miss B jumped in, and it was somebody else. Who was it? Can't remember who it was. It needs matchmaking. Cheesehead said. Cheesehead, who was it else that played with us? Was it Hammershot? I can't remember who else it was that played with us on that day, but it was fun. I actually had a lot of fun, and I don't know. It just seems like there's something just not. I don't know what it is. Something seems.
This
to be missing.
is my problem with this game. I have a couple of problems with the game, right?
Yeah.
So, no, Bobo, go first. Bobo, go first, because I'm gonna spill, man. It's gonna be like I'm just gonna let it all out.
There you go. So, yeah.
All right, if you want to agree with what I say, then you can agree with what I say. What I say.
Yeah,
How
all right,
about that?
go ahead. I want to hear
So-
your one.
Okay, so we played the beta. The beta was like, wow, 3 levels. I was like, all right, that's cool for a beta. This is great. The game only has 9 levels.
Yeah.
First thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second thing, this is a Microsoft game. If I can't play on my PC with my Xbox friends without having to do a weird little run around, come on, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then this should be an Xbox Play Anywhere game. This should cross save.
Yeah.
I should be able to be like, okay, well, if I can't cross play, I should be able to take my PC account and go play it on my Xbox because I logged into my Xbox account.
Is that coming
Yeah.
eventually though? Is it or
No.
no?
No, that's cross save.
Cross save is coming. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, cross play is coming too.
Cross play is coming. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, she said we already did that though. I went on Xbox, so I played on PC originally because when they brought our beta characters over, so we played on those. And then I wanted to play with people on Xbox, and the crossplay thing, there was like a glitch, and it wasn't working for us. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna go play with people over here.
Yeah.
If a game goes across multiple platforms, it should go online multiplayer. I mean, you're not wrong. It should be crossplay for all games.
Agreed.
We're getting to that point where I don't understand why it's not happening all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I don't. Minecraft Dungeons though. I mean, we got into Minecraft Dungeons I got on Xbox, and shiz, dude, I'm level 25 in one day with level almost 80 power level.
Wow.
Like,
And you played with people or by yourself? Mostly you played with
someone
people,
carried there. People were carrying me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What do you mean standard with that, JD? So Series X is going to be standard with that. I don't like with crossplay. Crossplay is up to developers.
True.
I mean, it's not. I mean, Xbox can say yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, JD, we should already have it. If
Yeah.
it's a Microsoft game, it should already happen.
That's true. Agreed.
Like if I'm logging into the same account, like you log in, I mean, I guess Rocket League doesn't even have cross save, which is never mind. That's a whole other thing. I don't know. And it's, don't get me wrong, it's really fun, but 9 levels, and you want us to just go, how high do you want us to go with it? Like it should have been.
We need like effects in the game every week.
Well, we're not even a week out yet, though.
I know, but but you're like 9 levels, and you beat it like that.
Yeah, it's over. You're like, and now what?
No,
Shout out to
we
Jungle
need to
Kaboom.
add more to the game.
Jumbo
like,
Kaboom.
What's up, man?
Like events or public events. I don't know. Like,
It's something that makes you keep coming back rather than doing the same dungeon
Yeah.
over and over and over again.
True.
Right.
True.
And yes, I get that. It's $20. And we gotta put that in. It is $20.
Yeah, I'm fine, but I do have. So,
But like this is Mojang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they got they got money. I mean, they don't got money. It's Microsoft owns them. I get that. But like
Yeah.
they know Minecraft's gonna make money.
Yeah. It's true.
Dang. It's just I don't want to say I'm let down because like when we can go right into this graphics. The graphics are banging.
The
Like,
graphics are really good. I mean, it's Minecraft.
there's so much shiz happening on the
But
screen at the same time sometimes, and it looks good. You're like, holy shit! It's like,
Yeah, it like
Jeez.
looks. You think like, oh, it's Minecraft, it's just a bunch of blocks, but no. It actually looks really good. It's
yep.
great.
the story. I mean, it's there.
Yeah.
It's a good game with some flaws.
Yeah, but the narration and stuff was good. Like they're talking about the narration of the story and everything. That was kind of cool. You know, somebody was saying when I was playing it that it had Lord of the Rings feel.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that cheesehead.
Yeah.
that's a gameplay. We'll get that. So story. So yeah, you're saying story. It was pretty good. I mean, yeah. When I played it on PC, though, I'll tell you what, you got me. It's night and day on PC.
Really?
You know, on there, you're like, holy shiz. You're like,
I like very
like there's corners on the blocks. Like when you're playing Xbox, they look all rounded.
Yeah.
But the story, it was good. I mean,
Yeah.
amazing, great, good. Right? Is that how we do it? Or amazing, good, great? I always forget this.
Story was good. I don't know if it was great. It was good. I didn't get pulled into the story at all.
Yeah.
I just knew
It
that
was
there was
just
a
like,
narration.
go
and
to the next place. And
Yeah,
stuff over
yeah.
there.
I didn't get pulled into any kind of story at all. I was just like, let's just go. Hey, Natsy, long time. Oh my goodness, Natsy's in chat. Shout out to Natsy, long time. That's a sight for sore eyes. All right, I'll be on in a little bit, Soul Brother Mark. But yeah, story was just like I knew there was one only because of the narration. Once we started playing, the story didn't really mean anything. It's just sort of like hack and slash, beat the boss. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Diablo, I felt had a banger story. What a Cooper.
Oh yeah.
I got like with Diablo 4 y'all.
Oof.
I'm gonna be amazing.
So when I talk about the Metacritic being low too, right? most of the complaints, like, let me see, I think I still have it open. I'll read you one of the lower ones, and they make a good point. Like, this is real. It says, an oddly brief experience that really? Ads popped up. An oddly brief experience that feels unfinished to an extent. The fact that there is already 2 paid DLC packs on the way and Mojang is promising a number of free updates suggests that it expects players to stick with it and keep playing as new content is added. But it's like, that was VGC that said that as well. I gotta give them credit for that. It's just.
So if it's on Game Pass, will we have to play for the DLCs?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think because it's a Microsoft game, I think you'll be fine. Okay. Because you are paying for it.
Yeah, right? With the Ultimate or whatever.
Yeah. You basically are paying for it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. That game let me down a little bit.
Yeah. I think it was fun.
I don't think it let me down because I'd never played Minecraft before. Yeah. And I haven't played Diablo since the first Diablo. So,
jeez, bro, what the heck's wrong with you? You missed 3?
I haven't played any Diablo.
We need to play through 3, dude. 3 is so much fun.
I might do that. They actually have it for Mac. So I may
hashtag no cow level.
I may go back through them and play them. So this type of game, I hadn't played this type of game in I don't know how long, So for me, it wasn't so much a letdown as it was almost like a new experience for me,
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think I can say I'm guilty myself. I expected more.
Yeah.
And I think that's on me. That's on me. It's a $20 game, right? I wanted a $60 game out of it.
Yeah.
For paying $20. So, gameplay though, that game I'm going amazing on that one.
Yeah, amazing.
It is wild. The amount of different combinations that they put into that game, you're like, holy like they went Destiny level on that stuff. Plus, but even farther because it's like now you can have all your supers in one. Like,
yeah. Plus, I like the map. So the map is not like it does. It's not disruptive at all. Like it's like you can have it up the whole time. Yeah. And you can forget about it and go back and forth and pay attention to it when I thought that was really, really kind of cool. Like, I just left it up. And then when I needed to look at it, it was there. It was just, So JD says he ran the overlay the whole time. It was just perfect, just enough to where you can make sense of it, but it wasn't, just invasive to the gameplay.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Replayability.
Well, it definitely has that, but it only has how many levels?
I'm gonna say so. I'm hit or miss on this one, right? Yeah. So, there's 9 levels. There's like 2 secret levels, I believe, or 3. Right? Yeah. 3 secret levels. I don't remember how many there are.
Yeah.
There's only like 2 procedurally generated maps.
Okay.
Yep.
Which means they change every time you come into them.
Right.
Yep.
Every other time you can just run through the same thing. Like we had a guy come in and he was like, "Hey, I got this power level like farm you can do." And because I'm playing on Xbox, this isn't gonna be. I play more on PC with this game, and I want to keep playing it on PC. But like he was like, he'd literally max level this game, run through the map. We'd all just sit there at the gate. He'd get the chest. Boop, our gear pops up at us. We'd go out, go back to the camp, do it again.
But that's not fun.
Just keep doing it. I mean, he's a Destiny player. He's an OG Destiny player.
Okay.
And that's how you had to play Destiny 1 when it came out. You had to grind like the worthless stuff. It was man.
Yeah.
Destiny 1 had some flaws.
I forgot to tell you guys. I fired up Destiny 1 this week.
Yeah. You were like, nope.
Yeah, it was nostalgic to say the least. But yeah.
We've come a long way.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, that doesn't seem as fun, but I don't know. I mean, you could replay the game like if you're like, oh, you haven't played it? Okay, I'll play with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that kind of, I would do that. I don't know if I'd go back for myself and play it. Oh, I want to play this again,
I'm going to go back and play Minecraft Dungeons again. So we just keep having stuff come up.
Yeah.
I need to finish it, actually. So I haven't finished it.
I don't think I actually went all the way through. Me and Bubba were on the final mission on PC. but we had to. I think we had to go. It was
okay.
pretty late at night when we got to that point. We were like, we gotta go. So we still haven't even beat the final boss. There's like apocalyptic levels. There's the what are they called? Soul stones or something like that. And not soul stones. It's something else. I don't know what it is, but there's other things you can collect. It's really cool. It gets yeah. There's a lot of different things you can do. So replayability is there. We'll see how these free updates go, the DLCs go, and stuff.
Yeah, they need more. So.
Yeah.
You mean it's coming?
I
didn't mention this.
Well, I
Me and Bobo are
assumed that they were
matching.
going to have DLCs, though. I assumed that they were going to, you know,
Yeah.
to add to the game.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
You see, me and Bobo are matching.
Oh, you are, yeah. I know. I'm the odd
I
man.
mean, his is sideways. Mine's under arm. His is an Xbox shirt.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fun to go back and help people because you just get in there and you're like, oh man, I felt powerful as F, bro. I'm just ripping things apart. So overall, what are you gonna give it?
I'll give it a 3.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Single-handedly, the most overpowering thing to me was the gameplay, and I'm gonna give it an amazing for that. And that sounds really weird to say because I was really down on a lot of the things, but like the depth they put into like the different items, whatever artifacts, the weapons, the armor, like I was like, it had me. I was like, all right, this is cool. And then like the random rolls on stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say amazing still, even though I was hating on it. I know that sounds bad, but
Yeah. Oh, you mean overall?
you know, yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say amazing overall.
I mean, listen, if you don't want things better for things that you love, then do you really love it?
Yeah. That's one way to put it.
We already said what we would fix. I mean, I'm pretty sure we dropped the hammer on that right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need our crossplay. We need our cross save. We need matchmaking. And we need
Yeah.
But when we get those things,
Yeah.
I go back and play it more.
Mm-hmm.
and it hasn't even been out a week. So I mean,
That's
we're giving
true.
shits to a game that just barely
That's
came
true.
out. So it's coming. It's coming. The better parts are coming. So we'll be fine.
Yeah. Very true.
Did you see? I fixed the document.
I saw it's still 2
Replay.
words, but
But it is 2 words. Remember, it's not a 1 word. Replayability is not 1 word.
it's not a real word. But I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Is it?
So
thought we checked this last time.
replayability would be 1 word. If we're saying, is it replayable? So,
But when I type it, it says no.
yeah, because it's not a real word. It's not a word that's been created for the language. But it's 1 word. It's just not. It's not. It hasn't been recognized as an actual word in.
What if I just put a
language.
dash
We
in it?
basically created it. We basically created that word. Replayability
Yeah.
based on video gaming, and eventually, as more and more people say it, it's probably going to get inducted into the dictionary. I think.
Yeah.
It
happens. That's what happens.
Because that's how you probably type it, JD.
So the way that JD types it would actually be the word. That's actually it would be 1 word because it's one thing. We're not talking about replayability
Yeah.
because that we have the ability to. That'd be talking about us. Do we have the ability to replay a game? And we do. But is the game replayable? Which would be 1 word. And so we'd be talking about the replayability. So maybe eventually it'll get pulled into the dictionary if we keep saying it enough. Hey, let's see if we can make that happen. Let's see if Zyba Games can be responsible for making replayability a word in the dictionary.
He's the man. That guy over there.
Yeah, I'm working right here on his team.
What are you looking at on his stream?
Myself, I can see behind him.
Oh, you see yourself behind him.
Oh yeah. I keep
Hey,
us up behind us. Makes it look like we got a full production thing going on here. You know what I mean?
Sorry, it's just fun to watch. That was good. All right, guys, what should we do for the next game of the week?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Me and Bubba kind of talked about it a little bit ago, but we
But
do
we got
have
no.
Alan Wake is out.
Yeah,
I've never played Alan Wake. I'm down.
I never played that one either. So.
I don't think you're gonna beat it this week because it is a big boy
Well,
to beat.
we could play it enough to have an opinion about it, though, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. So how could create infinity mirror with streams? Oh yes, you can't. Well, we could do that anyways. We do it all the time,
Oh yeah.
right? I mean, it's like this.
Actually, if you look close
Like,
enough, there is an infinity mirror going on with my stream. It just
There
gets so
is.
small that you can't see. It just gets
It
so
is
small you
very
can't
small.
see it. So
That is
yeah,
very
it's
small.
happening.
What kind of-
Fortnite, no!
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna go play Fortnite next. No, we're not.
What's
We're not gonna
Fortnite?
play that game. I don't know. The guy just randomly comes in yelling Fortnite.
Yelling in my name.
Like running into Walmart, and you're like Target. Everyone's like, what?
What?
This is why.
Boom!
That's why I stream.
On
18
fire.
plus.
On fire. All right, let's do it. We'll do Alan Wake
Alan
next
Wake.
week. It'll be fun.
Yes.
Give it a
Alright.
go.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yes.
soon we can play. I just forgot the name. What was the game I said's coming out to Game Pass?
Oh,
Oh,
No
shit.
Man's Sky.
Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
Soon.
soon.
Whenever that one comes out, we'll drop that one on there. But
Yeah,
for
yeah,
now,
yeah.
we're just. So Xbox has some games coming out this week. There's a couple that are okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go through them. So we got Strawberry Vinegar. That looks weird. June 3rd. Depth of Extinction, June 3rd. Awesome P2, July. Stop saying July. June 3rd. Okay, this one actually looks kind of cool.
Tour de France. Yeah.
Tour de France 2020, June 4th. I actually was looking at it. I watched some videos. I was like, that's some really good graphics. Ice Quince. Pacheco in the Castle of Lucio, June 5th. Out Buddies DX, June 5th. Bobo.
This-
I know.
The Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle, June
I
5th.
know.
Ooh.
Oh.
We Were Here Together, June 5th. Rigid Force Redux, June 5th. And Cyber Protocol, June 5th. No, I had something up on my screen because I was trying to watch. I was going to talk to you about it, Yogomi, because I was like, man, we should try this one out. And now I don't know where the freak it went.
Oh man.
That sucks.
Can you check your history?
Yeah, that's what I need to do. One of those games
Yeah,
I was looking at.
yeah,
And I
I
can't
have.
I think I found it. I'm gonna go back and do it. Sorry, welcome. I'm just trying to fix this. I'm sorry, guys. Don't hate me. I was like, oh man, I gotta show your guy this game. So I think he's gonna be down.
What kind of
We
game
Were
was
Here
it?
Together.
Was
That
it on the?
one.
Is it in this list?
Yeah, We Were Here Together.
Oh, okay.
So We Were Here Together says. embark on a
Oh, I
puzzle-solving
downloaded
adventure.
that. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
June 5th.
Wait a minute. What did
This-
I download the other day?
So it says, embark on a puzzle-solving adventure in which you and a partner must prove you can communicate and work together to escape a haunted castle rock. You and your partner start out with nothing but your wits and walkie-talkies each. Observation, smart communication, and teamwork will be the only way to escape from the sinister castle.
Yeah, I looked at this the other day, and it sometimes it just says WWHT. It has the letters,
It's
the
the
initials.
third game in the series.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's why I
yeah.
saw it before. Okay, that's why because I think I downloaded the first one. That's what it was. It's on Game Pass. I believe it's on Game Pass. The first one.
Is
One
it,
of them
is it co-op on Game Pass too?
I don't know. I just downloaded it because I thought it looked interesting. So now I'm gonna have to look into it. Yeah, that looks cool. We Were Here Together, JD. I remember. Hey, what's going on, Keith? I remember. I believe I downloaded this the other day because
Well, you said it's on Game Pass. I don't see it on Game Pass.
I downloaded something the other day, and it's on my. Now I'm wondering if it's on the Xbox. Well,
It's not out
Games with
there.
gold.
it's on my. Oh, is it on Games with Gold? Maybe
Yeah.
that's it.
So
Maybe
the
that's it.
old ones are on Games with Gold, Bobo. That's what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's where I got it then.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give on a go.
Yeah, it looks good. I might have to check out the other ones and then work my way up to the new one.
Yeah. That's it for the show, guys. I
Yeah.
think we're done.
That's
So we'll give a shout out to our Patreon supporters, JD, the D Master. I'm nuts for butts. I was gonna say something clever after his name, but like his name is clever enough.
That's pretty
that
much.
There's
Yeah,
not much to add there.
lives in its own.
R56 Cooper, S11, Miss B, and Danny D's nuts. That's actually what his name stands for when you look at it in stream.
Are we doing the giveaway channel or not?
The giveaway.
Oh yeah.
I didn't do it yet. I'll announce it next one, but I'll
There we
just
go.
give the person the code before next episode.
There we go. And then we can announce who got it next week.
Yeah, because I mean, really, you still have a day to try to get into it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
if you got a $5, you can go sign up for the giveaway and
Oh,
win some Game
yeah.
Pass. Some Game Pass. Because I got Game Pass like crazy.
Nice.
Just kidding. Let's get our socials. You guys already know we got YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and a website.
Yeah, we
And our
have a website.
podcast is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Bobo, where can the people find you?
You can find me right here on my end. Can find me on Pick.TV, BoboDaClown, and on Twitter.
You can
Yeah.
find the podcast in space. You are correct. Yes.
Even in space, JD. That's how good we are. That's how.
Yeah, and so everywhere that they're saying we'll be able to find them. We'll put that. I'll be in the notes. We'll be fine. You fine.
Even on Mars, Josh, we made it. That's how good we are. We made it to Mars.
I actually we have a satellite at Chip's house that's shooting towards Mars constantly. It's aimed over there.
Right? Wow.
Yeah.
Uh,
When it
Yeah.
happens, we're ready. Yogomi,
Yes.
where can the people find you?
You can find me here on mixer.com/Yogomi,
Yeah.
Yogomi. You can find me on Twitter at YogomiHQ, Instagram at Yogomi, and Yogomi.com, YOGOMI.com. Yeah.
And what's happening Saturday?
Saturday is the second episode of Yogomi Show Me. And this week we are doing the 30 Days of Film Challenge in one night. No, Egg Shin, and I mentioned this last night. I think you left before I mentioned it. The 80s shows are coming back. It's just that this first season is done. We finished the first season, which was 11 episodes, and then now we're doing another show for a season. And then I'll do the second season of YMTV will be back, which gives me a chance to create some other content and provide more variety on the channel and think of new ideas for each of the seasons. So there we go. So it is coming back, Eggshin. But you should also come and you should also check out Yogomi Show Me. It's actually a lot of fun because the chat gets to get involved. It's not just me just giving you content that I produce. You actually get to get involved with the challenges, the movie challenges, and the questionnaires and all that stuff. So.
And the last one, if you missed out on that last one, it was good.
That was fun, right? The
You had me
superhero
really
movie
thinking. I was like,
challenge?
which superhero would I date? And I was like, she's not bad.
Who'd you pick?
Nah, I can't even think. I'm picturing her in my head. Agent Carter.
Agent Carter. Yeah, I picked Agent Carter.
Mm.
No doubt.
Mars.
Still
yeah,
Black Widow.
Black Widow, though. I mean,
Yeah.
we know we could talk about this for.
Yeah, we could. But that's a whole nother podcast.
But we already talked about this on on your stream. So we could do this all the time. I'm married, so I'm happy. I have a superhero already.
I'm not married, so
So-
Agent Carter. Well, she's probably
Ooh.
old.
Bruce
What?
Wayne.
Ew.
Yo, Bruce Wayne gets around. Okay, we already know that.
What?
I mean, all of them probably. He's a
Wait,
rich bachelor. He can do whatever he wants.
No, I didn't want guys.
Oh, which one is she like? Yeah, which one? See,
Yeah,
Sean Connery. I'm just kidding. Not Sean Connery. Was not Sean Connery. I went too far. What's the guy's name? The old one from back then. Why did I say Sean Connery? I can't even. I'm picturing him. Which one is it? He's like, holy rubber foam, Batman. When Robin says that, like those days.
Oh, those
Like,
are
what
the
was
old. That's the Adam West.
Adam
Yeah,
West.
Adam
That's
West.
what I meant to
Yeah.
say. Oh man, Adam West. Man, every time I hear Adam West, I think of Family Guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you guys want to find me, I'm here on Mixer, mix.com/DeeJayHerro, and Twitter. And the other things, I'm actually gonna do more energy drink reviews here pretty soon.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna start doing those again on Instagram because I got a lot of energy drinks. I have a lot. But anyways, you'd be married to your Xbox, but pretty soon it will be your ex. Man, that was a good one. I made some people laugh, and I told you that on their podcast. Like I had paid for the super chat.
yeah.
I was like, the only X I want in my life is my Series X. Anyways, is there anything else we need to add to the show?
No more jokes. Let's stop now.
Okay,
That's a whole other podcast.
that's true.
We're putting all the content for other podcasts, and then if we got to stop, we got to put the jokes.
Let's just make it. Okay, we're gonna start recording another podcast after this one. So if you guys want to chill, no, I'm just kidding. We're not. We're not gonna do that. But next Sunday. I'll talk about it more, but I got some banger stuff planned for next Sunday's because my birthday's next Sunday.
Yes.
Got some banger stuff for that stream. You do not want to miss this, I promise. It's gonna be good.
I'll be there.
Yo,
I'm excited.
please.
And it's probably gonna go really, really late because why not? That's it.
All right,
I think
guys.
that's the end of the show. So you guys, thank you so much for coming. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're breaking out the Spider-Man suit. I mean,
Nice.
Spider-Man's coming to the show. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Oh,
I called the favor in. He's coming to the show. So,
he
all right, guys. Well, let's just end the show because we're just going now. Everyone's sitting here listening. If you've made it this far and you're still listening, you're probably like, "What in the heck are these guys talking about?" They need to stop this show.
Yes.
We love your faces, and we will see you guys next week.
All right.
Thank you so much.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.